Okay, welcome everybody. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and all. I'd like to call this meeting to order. We're going to start off by doing the Pledge of Allegiance. If you'll please join me. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Awesome. That's great. All right, welcome everybody. We will go right into our meeting agenda, and we have recognition, but I don't believe we have any recognition, correct? And so we do want to let everybody
Debbie
know.
is raising her hand.
Oh,
sorry, Mr. Boucher. Could we do the roll call?
Oh my goodness, you reminded me, and then I forget already. See, if I get talking, everything goes out the window.
Steve, we know.
That's okay. That's okay.
I'll ride down the road with my wife, and if I'm talking, she'll say, "You have to stop talking because you'll miss your turn." And I said, "I can talk and drive at the same time." She goes, "No, you really can't. You can't." So, anywho, okay, Deb, go ahead.
Thank you, Mr. Boucher. If when I call your name, if you could say here, I'd appreciate that. Mr. Boucher.
Here.
Mr. Stewart.
Here.
Mrs. Anderson.
Here.
Mrs. Corbin. Mrs. Irvin.
Here.
Mrs. Falvo.
Here.
Mr. Moore.
Still here.
Mr. Nelson.
Here.
Mr. Nicotera. I think you muted, Mr. Nicotera.
I'm here. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Thank you. Dr. Porcelli is, we've already established that. Mr. Salerno. I believe Mr. Morse said he's on his way. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Boucher. We're all set.
Okay, thank you very much, Deb. Thank you.
You're
Well,
welcome.
I just want to remind everybody that we're broadcasting live on YouTube. So anybody out there in Cyberland watching, hello, welcome to our meeting. And we're going to go ahead. We don't have any recognition tonight. We have a closed meeting due to COVID-19. And I don't believe, Deb, we have any communications from the floor correspondence, do we?
Mr. Boucher, actually, I do. We, the board, received a nice thank you card from Mrs. Hartman.
Oh.
If you'd like, I could read that.
I would like that, yes.
Okay. It says to thank each one of you. And it says, knowing people nice as you gives life a brighter touch. And so to each and all of you, thanks very, very much. It says, dear friends, thank you for the beautiful spring bouquet. Please know your thoughtfulness is much appreciated. I have enjoyed the many years as a member of the BOCES board. I know you will continue to do what is best for all of our children. As always, Charlene. It's very nice. She will be missed.
Yeah, she will be. What a great lady. I can always remember when I was brand new on the board, I went to I think my first conference was going down to the Otesaga, and Charlene was there. And one of her favorite things to do was to sit out on that porch on those chairs and just talk about, the day's events and the issues and what's happening in people's lives. And she made everybody feel so welcome. She's just a fantastic woman. So we were very lucky to have had her all the time. I mean, I was only with her for a little while. Some of you served quite a while with her, and I think we're all very fortunate.
Yes. Excuse Mr. Boucher, I believe I have one more item that Dr. Kilburn would like me to bring up.
Sure.
And that is the start time of the annual board meeting. She would like to know what the board would like for that. We sent out the memos that we always do every year from Mr. Boucher. And the standard time in the past when we're in person is we always put 5 p.m. And then the business meeting is at 7:30. So Dr. Kilburn would like to know what time you would like to start that meeting. I believe it is via Zoom.
Yeah, it's a virtual meeting. So the question came up that since there won't be a dinner, it won't be in person, and we're going to go right into a business meeting. And we have a time frame that really starts as early as, like, let's say 5:30 and goes later. Does the board have a particular preference for time? Would you prefer the annual meeting be at 5:30 or 6 or 6:30 versus 7 or 7:30? And I thought to ask the group.
What are people's thoughts?
I prefer it earlier than 7 or 7:30.
Right.
But people have to get home from work. Of course, if they were coming to the center, they'd have to be there at 5 or 5:30. So maybe 6 or 6:30.
Right.
6 p.m., maybe 6:30, so people could eat dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
Catch both
Sounds
ends.
good to me.
Okay, so let's go with 6:30. That gives people time.
Everybody okay with that? Gary and Tony and everybody else? Russ?
On that again?
Yeah, I'm good with whatever you want to do.
It sounds good. We're splitting it up the middle. I mean, I think if for those of us that have other obligations, perhaps 5 might be cutting it. It might be nice not to have to start at 5, but certainly we don't need to be as late as 7:30. Like I think what Elaine said makes a lot of sense to me.
Ross, did you have a question? I thought you might have asked something.
Yeah, what's the date again?
For the annual board meeting is April 14th.
April
Okay,
14th. I'll be doing my taxes that day, so I don't know. It might be a problem. No, just kidding. They're done long before that. Hope so. Anywho, all right, good. Well, that's good. All right. So, any other communications, Deb, from the floor that we need to cover?
I don't believe so. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. So that's correspondence. Then we go off to item number 6, which would have been the district superintendent's report, but we're tabling that and we're moving that out to March 24th, correct? Is that when we're doing the March 24th? We'll
correct.
be getting our future of BOCES programming update and the organizational goals and what have you. So due to Dr. Kilburn's state right now, we're gonna pass that and move that to the 24th. Okay. All right.
I think for the record, to clarify that my state is illness and not any other kind of state. On the record, the state is illness.
The state of illness.
Affliction.
We're not talking about any. She has no mental. No. I'm just kidding. I'm terrible. Anyways, she's not feeling well, so we're moving that out. So that would make sense.
Thank you.
So we move on to item number 7, and I believe I need a motion to approve the minutes of the regular meeting from February 10th, 2021. Can I get a motion to approve those minutes?
Yeah, I'll move.
Okay, moved by
Mike moves.
Michelle Anderson, second.
Michelle Anderson seconds. Michelle, how are you feeling?
Doing well today. Should have asked me yesterday. I was next day COVID yesterday.
Oh my God. Oh
Yeah,
my God.
awful.
Jeez, Tylenol's your friend.
Yep.
Good. All right. Well, I'm glad you're doing
Was that
better.
your second shot?
Yes.
First shot was okay?
Yep.
Because I'm in between. I've had my first shot, had no problem at all. So all these reports for the
Well,
second
good
shot.
luck. Good luck to you on that second one.
That's a mixed bag. Some people it's affecting, some people it's not, right? So yeah. So okay. So we got a first, we got a second. All in favor of approving the minutes from February 10th, 2021. Say aye.
Aye.
Oppose? Hearing none, motion carries. All right, super. Then we move on to, and stop me if you have questions or concerns, or we can talk about it in the discussion part. We'd like to move on to get a motion to approve the consent agenda B, C, and D. Can we get a motion for that?
So move.
Moved by Russ
Second, Tony.
and second by Tony. Do we have any discussion about any of those items? I know once in a while people have personnel or certain types of questions they may want to ask. Does anyone have any particular questions they would like or any discussion? Okay, hearing none. All in favor of approving the consent agenda, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, motion carries. All right, now we move on to board topics. And I believe, Dr. Kilburn, I don't want to call on you too much, but I believe during this section, we're going to have Mrs. Turner present something. Is that still the case?
That was the board goals, which are in the district superintendent's report. So we're going to move that into March 24.
All right.
The organizational goals, excuse me.
Okay, so then other than that, there's no board topics then, right?
No.
Okay. All right, so we'll move on from section number 8. We're moving along quite quickly here, ladies and gentlemen. You're doing great. Old business.
Keep it up, Steve. Keep up the good work.
Yeah, I tell you, I'm going to break the record, So Gary used to be good at getting through these meetings quickly, and I'll follow his lead. So anyways, old business, there is none. So at this point, as I remember Elaine taught me, I don't think we need a motion to go into executive session, do we? Or do we need a motion? Oh, we
Yes.
do. All
Yes,
right,
you need a motion.
I'll need a motion to go into you don't need a motion to come out, okay. We need a motion to go into executive session to discuss employment history of a particular person and discuss the matters that may lead, is that the right one? May lead to the,
Yeah.
appointment of a particular person. That's those two items. And for executive session, we'll need Dr. Kilburn for a bit, right? Dr. Kilburn. And anyone else, Dr. Kilburn?
No, that should just be it, just me.
And then when we come out, we'll be pretty much done, but we'll come out in a little bit. So I need a motion.
So move.
Moved by Mrs. Falvo
Second.
and second by Gary, I believe. I can't tell all the time.
I'll do it.
So second by Gary. Thank you, Gary. Okay, so now we are in executive. Can Scott send us to executive?
Yes.
Give me 1 second,
All right, thank you, Scott.
of course.
Mrs. Kimball,
I'm missing
we're all coming back from our journey through cyberspace.
So the rest of them will be back here in about 5 seconds.
Gotcha.
Everybody should be here.
We're all back. Okay, everyone back?
Yep.
Okay. Well, we're at the point of the meeting where we're going to take a motion to adjourn. So can I get a motion to adjourn?
So moved by Doreen and then second by Michelle Anderson.
Second by Michelle Anderson. Michelle Anderson, good luck on your operation. We wish you well and a quick recovery so you can ski or run or jump, whatever else you want to do out there after you get yourself fixed.
All
I
right.
would say I would run for you, but you know that's not going to happen, right?
Oh, come on, friend.
Yeah,
Okay.
I could do some leg lifts on the couch for you.
All right. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that.
So
Good
meeting
luck.
adjourned. Thank you very much, everybody. Have a good night.
Good night.
Right.
Thank you, Steve.
Thank you.